Let's all be honest, Warzone 2 was an absolute trash shoot when it first came out, and it's building up to what it should be. But it never really had to get to the point where it has to be built up. My name is Dysit. Welcome back to another video. If you enjoy this content or any of my videos, be sure to hit that sub button, ring the bell for notifications, and share this video with a friend. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. I'm gonna be honest, Warzone 2 has pissed me off more than any other game ever, if I'm going to be 1,000,000% honest, because of these simple things that could have just never happened in general. And that is the system that had Warzone 1 so perfect, and so well done, and so immaculate to the point where everyone loved it, just never had to be scrapped in the first place. Warzone 2 literally could have just brought everything Warzone 1 did that was so chef's kiss perfect, and every little update that they did to make the game feel better, feel awesome, feel amazing. They could have literally just brought that in Warzone 2. And they didn't do that on purpose. They did this for a reason. They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were getting into. They knew that if they made Season 2 the savior update of Warzone 2, that it would blow the game up out of proportion, because they knew that if they made it just like Warzone 1, the entire casual community would be gone. But they know that the comp players like myself and the players that are competitive in this game would come back and get reeled back in by an update like Season 2 with resurgence, promises of movement updates and looting updates and all these beautiful things that we've been promised with. They knew that we would be coming back, and that is exactly what they did. Now, I might be giving Activision a little bit too much credit for being smart, but if we're going to be completely honest, this is something they would do. This is something that companies would do. They would make it so that the casuals love the game at first, and then make it so that everybody who's competitive would also love it. Hopefully, sticking with some of the casual community, and the casual community stays with the game. Hopefully they do that. That is the risk they're taking. That is the risk they wanted to take. They were willing to risk the entire competitive side of players, which is larger than the casual side, clearly, because 70% of players fucking left. If that wasn't the case, then 70% of players wouldn't have left at all. So they were willing to risk the competitive players because they knew as soon as they get a resurgence, movement updates, looting updates, and all of these little things that they're flaunting to us and showing us, they knew they could reel us back in. But the people that they couldn't reel back in is the casuals, because casuals will find a different game like that, because all they're fucking wanting to do is have fun in video games. They just want to play the game for fun. They don't care about winning. They don't care about nothing. That is why they knew they could reel all the competitive players back in with all this fancy stuff, like Ashika Island, like Resurgence, like every little fucking detail they're showing us about this. That is exactly what Activision does. Activision pulled a 500Q play on all of us, if I'm going to be completely honest. And sadly, they pulled it on myself too, because I've been trashing on Warzone 2 since the game came out. And I'm sorry, but if you defend that game at all in its current state, in its past 3-month state, you are smoking crack. All of Season 1 has just been hopefulness for Season 2 and hoping that the game is going to revert back to changes that they did for this game for no matter what. I honestly don't know why they made the changes. I don't know why. If they didn't pull off this 500 IQ play, I don't know why they made the changes at all. I don't know who in the developer team thought it would be a good idea. I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea. I don't know who decided that 2v2 gulags were going to be a great thing. So honestly, whoever decided these things should be fired if this wasn't just a 500 IQ play that they pulled out of the rabbit's ass, okay? This is... If they actually accidentally did this to Warzone 2, I am shocked at their developer team, if I'm going to be completely honest.